Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hi, how are you guys? It is me, Fell in Love with Carly. Let me see. I gotta send her message. Look at me trying to figure out. Oh, you know what I need to be doing while I'm doing this? How about some music, guys? I'm sorry. Listen, I have not, I'm being inappropriate this morning. I have not even started any music. I have a couple of guests with me today, and you guys are going to enjoy this show. It's going to be nice. And let's see, let's get this artist going right quick. And your bio. Oh my God. And your messenger season. Okay. Girl, this thing is tripping today. My phone is acting silly. I'm trying to send my link to my guest. Wait a minute, y'all. Look. Girl. Y'all see me struggling this morning? Don't tell nobody. If y'all see me struggling, I did it. Okay, now we're going to get this music on. Today we are playing. I don't remember the name of the song I played yesterday, but I'm going to play it again because I do like it. As I wait for my guests to come in, I have one person on holding right now. And while Miss Shay is waiting to get into the room, I'm going to start our music so we can get our vibe going and moving and everything. So thank you guys for joining in and being a part of Fell in Love with Carly.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Yes, I'm doing great. Let me turn this off in the background because it may be loud and get my music going. You know, we got to have our morning music. We wait for Miss JoJo to jump on. Here we go. I don't know about that one. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm just trying out some music for us. Am I blurry on there?
No.
You look good. Get a little bit of this. Oh, look at you. You look nice.
Well, thank you. You do too.
Thank you. Now look, y'all listening to this music with me for the first time. I haven't listened to these things before either. So let's see what this is. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn this one up. Okay. Okay. I think he said big shit. Good morning, everybody. We got a little bit morning turn up. Thank you for joining us for our morning cup of coffee. We are still waiting for one of our guests to jump in on this live. And as soon as she appears, she's going to appear up on the screen. I'm going to join her. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come and see us, to say good morning, to have a cup of coffee. What's in your glass? Listen, what's in the glass? Kool-Aid, not mine. It's coffee. Hey,
Tea.
Shay, what's in your glass
Girl,
today?
I got tea in mine. I love tea, honey. I be sipping on my tea.
Okay, then. Okay, let me see. Let me put my chat up to make sure I can see everybody when they pop in up here. Yes, I love tea too. But in the morning, if y'all don't know me by now, you know this is my one of my favorite mugs, my love mug, and my favorite drink is coffee. Or I love some coffee. Mm. It's delicious. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? See, look, Nikki joined the live. Good morning, Nikki. Hi.
Good morning.
We're waiting for Miss JoJo to jump in. And listen, that's probably her sounding the alarm that she is on her way.
Sounding the alarm.
That's me, girl. You know, when my text go off, the trumpet sound. What am I saying, y'all? What am I saying? I don't know. I've been that way my whole life. But listen, thank you for joining in. We're going to just talk about some passions today while we wait for her to come in. If you have, thank you. If you have a passion, this is the show you want to jump in on. We're going to talk about passions, how you started. What is your passion? Let's see. You know, if you don't know me, I am Carly. Some call me Fell in Love with Carly. Some just call me Carly. Some say Felon, but you guys can call me Love. Thank you, guys. So look, love it. What is your passion, Shay? Tell me.
My passion is teaching the youth. That is my passion.
Okay, now wait. Now I'm going to stop you.
Okay.
So if you were not at a business interview, and you were talking to your girls, what's your real passion?
Poetry.
Thank you.
Poetry.
And you started smiling when you said that. I knew that wasn't there.
Poetry. I might have to read some one day to y'all.
Okay, you have some available, so you know we have to get you back on the show so that you can share your passion. You don't have anything that you can just give us?
Oh, you want me to? Girl,
yeah.
Glad you asked. Listen, I'm always ready.
If you got something, give it to me. Let me see. You never know who will see this show.
Let's see. I don't want to give you a long one.
Just give me something real sweet.
Well, it ain't sweet, honey. This ain't sweet, but
okay. Now she's about to go there on this soft Wednesday. You guys in the comments, drop yours. Let me know what your passion is. If you're passionate about something, I want to know.
Let's see. Somebody coming on.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, let me try to fix that again for the second time. I forgot my alarm.
What is that? That's alarm for what?
My text messages. Every time somebody texts me, I go into the trumpet sound. The trumpet sounds. You know, like I'm really big on I love themes. So when it comes to like Renaissance and everything, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. So it's like this, that type of thing. It's just somebody passion. That's mine. Give me a reason to dress up.
Okay, we're gonna do the turns and corners.
Okay.
What good is it when your heart hurts? What good is it when no one feels your hurt? What good is it when you constantly get broken promises? What good is it when you continue to try to walk in love? What good is it when you keep fighting for the same fight? What good is it when you're being taken a fool? Ripping and running, ups and downs, merry-go-rounds, turns and turn, block after block, obstacle after obstacle. Hopes and dreams are shattered. Love is blind factor. Love has caused more hurt than known. Time after time, it stares you in the face. Who do you have to blame? Look in the mirror. Ripping and running, ups and downs, merry-go-rounds, turn after turn, block after block, obstacle after obstacle. Nights that are comfy are now cold. Happiness that was now saddened, smiles that were bright and are now dim. Bright eyes that gleamed at you no longer look. Who do you have to blame? Look in the mirror. Ripping and running, ups and turns, merry-go-rounds, turn after turn, block after block, obstacle after obstacle. Strength is your weakness. Love pulls you through when you realize what is really is. Who really possesses it? And who are you? Perception and opinion shapes the world. What do you think it does to others? Ripping and running, ups and downs, merry-go-rounds, turn after turn, block by block, obstacle after obstacle.
Okay. Can we get that? I like. So you come from a place of what you feeling. You go to your feelings.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, my passion is, what is it? Besides playing dress up, I love to dress up, y'all. So that is like one of the biggest things I really love. And if you see me on any given day, you gonna know because I might wear one thing one day. It's something else. She giving you your snaps, baby. Look at it.
Huh?
You see, she give you your snaps in the chat. You see up there.
Oh, thank you.
Go back to your real passion about what you really desire. I love to dance and all kind of dance. So I do the liturgical, everything. So you have to go back to your passion, find out what you love to do, not what's politically correct to do or what you like to do for other people, but when you really are in your space, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel good. The young lady that I have that's going to come on today, I was just so perplexed because I did not know that she could dance this way. Shay, you saw the video. I sent it to you.
Yes.
What did you think?
Yes. She was telling a story. Every move that she made, she was telling a story. There was passion put into it, and you can tell that she loves to dance, and it exudes from the video.
I was so shocked when the video came on, and I wanted to be able to show to actually show her video before we interviewed her. But the thing is, I don't know how to do it on here, but it's okay, y'all. If you don't, I will definitely share it. I think I've shared it already on my profile. I shared it. I shared it across my platforms, and I don't share everybody's stuff. But when I saw her and they showed the first clip of the young ladies that were going to be doing the dancing, and then she came and positioned herself, I didn't realize that she was really about to just do something. And as soon as that music played, it just captivated me. I couldn't believe how awesome she was. And then her shadow in the background was just doing it. So it was so powerful. So I need to know about this young lady's passion. Her name is Jovita. Is that how you pronounce it? Jovita. And I'm waiting for her to pop on. I cannot wait. I'm trying to hold myself down, y'all. I'm sitting there like a kid on Christmas Day, like, oh my God, come on. But that was my trumpet sound. It was her letting me know that she was she's coming and everything. She has everything available. But sometimes when it's something that's necessary, you get these holdups. And I've never really just went on social media and asked someone to be able to. Good morning, Auntie. Hey. Thank you for joining me for my cup of coffee. And today we're doing a purpose and a passion conversation. So this is a good one. And I didn't even realize I had met her before.
Look at that.
And so she's just running a little behind. I'm hoping that she pops in real soon because I got Christmas Day for me. Like, I need to get inside your brain. I want to know so many things about her, and I don't want to ask questions before she get here because then I got to go back and ask the questions just to her. But I do challenge anybody that's in the chat to tell me about your passion. If there's something that you're passionate about that you haven't done in a long time, what gave you your passion? Where did it come from? What is it? I want to be nosy with you guys. Tell me what you used to like, what you did as a little kid that made you happy, that gave you joy, that made you smile. I want to know.
Carl, you just made me have a memory. We used to live in this apartment building, and in the apartment building, it was kind of like a pot, like a garden inside. It was a gated apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we used to, be outside playing double dutch, hopscotch, doing all these things or whatever. But I would tend to break away, and I will go and get my paper and my pen or my pencil, and I will write. I used to have a binder this big, nothing but poetry. I love to write. That is my escape, for what's going on around me. And it actually helps me to interject somewhere else. You know how sometimes your mind is creative and you go other places? That's how I used to do when it came to writing and everything. And it just came to me sitting on those stairs, just writing.
The thing, and I'm gonna tell you what really helps, what it really shines through. When I asked you about your passion at first, and you start saying youth and all these things, your face didn't light up.
Oh,
See, your out of the mouth of soul shall speak, and it was here, right?
Yeah.
So what happened is I asked you again. I'm like, no, what's your real passion? And you started smiling. But when you sat there, you had the memory of sitting on the porch and grabbing your notebook. Your face is all the way in that moment, and you probably can even smell the flowers that were in the front yard as you're sitting there talking about it. It brings you a great sense of joy. Now I'm going to ask you, why did you stop?
Life happens. But I still write sometimes, but I don't write frequently like I normally do. But life happened. That's what happened.
So one thing I'm going to challenge you. I'm good at giving people challenges, and for anybody,
I know you already gave me one challenge from yesterday.
I sure did, and you did it. You did that thing. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you guys don't know, Shay is actually one of my clients. She comes and she talks to me about some things, and so we share. And I give her homework.
She does. So when you guys, she does.
So I give her homework. So she's actually been really good about doing this homework. And then she come back and I can tell. So you can tell when a person is ready. You can tell when a person is not ready. You can tell when a person just wants to like trying to figure it out. So they're going to keep poking around to see like, who are you for real? What's going on with you? Like nobody wants to trust you with the matter of the heart. So for me, like a lot of you, let me introduce myself for real. Like I am Carly Davenport. I am a motivational speaker, a love life coach. I speak life into people, and I believe it's my motto that you have to love from a place of overflow. Because of anything less than that, if you are in a place of lack, anything that you do is going to hurt you and the person that you're trying to give it to. It's like you can't really see the love, you can't really feel the love. So I deal with any matter of the heart. And so if you are a person, or if you are a being with a heart, then guess what? I'm your girl, okay?
And let me interject real quick. Let me tell you something about Carly. I've been knowing Carly for many, many years.
Speak to me.
But we're just now reconnecting. But Carly gets in the inner part of you, not the external, but the inner part of you. She goes down into the deep, honey. She brings all the emotion out of you. Like she told me, it's okay to cry. My mom used to tell me, and my grandma used to tell me years ago, it's purifying you. And when Carly told me that, it reminded me of what I was taught when I was growing up. She said, if you need to cry, cry. But she makes you think. These are not things like she asked me earlier, what was my passion? My first thing I came out is what I do. No, what do you really like to do? What makes you smile? What brings you a sense of joy? And poetry has always been that for me. She always dived deep. Anything that she do, when she asks you a question, it's for a reason. She's setting you up for something else. When she asks you one question, trust and believe me, there's another question that's going to come that's going to be deeper than the first one. But it gets you to think about what you're saying, your feelings, getting reconnected with self, falling back in love with yourself. And that's what she's teaching me. And I love her to death.
Oh, you know what? She just...
I love you to life, baby, to life.
Oh my goodness. Listen, y'all, I wasn't ready. Thank you so much. That means so much.
You're welcome.
Listen,
it's the truth. It's the truth.
I'm grateful because I know what I do. And many of people have come to me about their needs over the decades. And I sat back and took the time out to allow God to talk to me about what I needed to do next. Now I'm talking about how I became, okay? So during the time of COVID, actually before COVID, when I decided to get my divorce, I needed to fall back in love with myself, right? And so I went through all these things and I got the blueprint on how this thing worked. And everybody started asking me, well, how did you get here? And it only came from a place of lack. Let me explain something to you. I asked people who were married for years, people who are divorced, people who went through things. How did they make it? What did they do? How did they get past something? And nobody had an answer for me. And I couldn't understand why. I'm asking real questions because I was really hurt and I really wanted a real answer. And how was I pissing off so many people? And I'm like, what did I say? And it wasn't until later that I realized that I'm asking them, how did they get past the hurt? And they couldn't tell me because they never got past the hurt. I got divorced. I had a party. Y'all look on my feed. Y'all will see it. You'll see the cake. It's amazing. My cousin Florice, she did my cake. It was 3-tier, beautiful pearl cake. Okay. I did everything I desired was at my divorce party. Everything that was my heart that I loved was there. Wardrobe change, clothes, it was everything. And so I fell in love with myself. I have the blueprint. And now I feel like God allowed me to do all the things I did, go through all the things I went through, just to help other people, because nobody else took the time to do the inner work to get better. They just married somebody else. Well, on top of the hurt, they just went to someone else on top of the pain. Nobody got past what they've been through. And so now I see people who have been married for a long time, and it gets to me sometimes. And they come to me and they sit down and they say certain things to me. And I listen. And then I respond. And these are older people, been married for a long time. And when I give them the nuggets that God gave me, they just like, I didn't realize it. I thought I was the only person. Here I am, younger than you, 20 years younger, 15 years younger, whatever. You didn't understand that somebody else was going through it and you felt like you were by yourself. I felt like I was by myself. Like everybody got it right. Stop trying to play the Huxtables, y'all. Be for real about y'all stuff, because people really leaving here thinking they're the only person struggling, and the person they sit next to been struggling too. Stop lying to yourself. So I came out and I'm telling you, I am very transparent. You ask me something, I'm going to tell you. So be careful what you ask me. I'm not going to, if you powerful enough to walk up to me and ask me a crazy question, guess what? I'm just as powerful enough to deliver you the straight, unadulterated truth. So don't ask me nothing you don't want to answer to. And I'm going to ask you, say, you sure you want to answer? Now you can say, oh, it's just her opinion. I don't care one way or another. I'm just going to tell you, you to take it or leave it. But I promise you, when you leave me, you're going to lay in that bed and think about what I said, and you're going to apply what I said to you, and you're going to do it. I promise you, because then you want your life to be better. So I'm just grateful that Shay decided to reach out to me, because she reached out to me via social media. And I promise y'all, let me be real clear. She reached out to me. I think it took me maybe 10 days to get back, and I apologize. I was so busy. And then I kept trying to get prepared, perfect place and time, all this stuff just to have a conversation with her. And when I did, it was a blessing, So if you guys are reaching out to me, just know that you really do mean something to me. Give me time to get back to you, so I can get you on my schedule. Whatever it is we have to do to get you a part of this group, organization, whatever you want to call us. I don't care, because at the end of the day, you're gonna call us love. So
come on now.
Whatever we gonna do, we're gonna do it together, So if you really want to get it together, then we can work together. We're working on a Zoom right now to get a link together so that we can do a Zoom group, and we're gonna add it to the page today to go over things in more depth, because I do have a workshop that we have as well that's you guys are gonna love it. So that's what I don't. I'm going to tell you what I did to change my life. I sat back. I was in this accident, and it really did some things to me. And I literally prayed to God. I said, God, I need a method that I've never met before. Maybe there's a method that I've never made before. Never met. Don't know what it is. Don't know how it exists. I need that to help me, because if you really are all things, if you are healing and all these different things, and it say that you do everything, you made all things, you are all things, that everything belongs to you. And if I stand on your word for real, then why do I still got this issue? Maybe I got the wrong method that I haven't met. So I asked you for that. And he gave me a method that I never met, and it helped me. It changed my whole entire life. And now everything I do with that perspective of maybe there's a method I never met before. Maybe it's a person I've never met before. There's something I've never met before that I'm open to receiving, because it's just the thing that God gave me for me to be in my purpose, in my place, at my divine time. So if it's something that you really want and you feel like you're not getting it, maybe it's because you're being extremely closed-minded to the method of receiving it. Change your mind and start taking things. Look at something else. Try something different. Try something new.
Step out your comfort zone.
Step out of that box, baby, because I promise you, my life ain't never been the same, and I'm excited about it. I get up every day like, what's next? It's like, what is he about to do for me? Hey, Joe, is this my girl right here? I'm not sure. This is a hi, Jolie Johnson. I'm not sure because I have a different thing, but I'm just gonna say good morning anyway because I'm just glad that you're on here. So just literally step outside your comfort zone, try something different, do something different, and you're gonna see a difference in everything. And I do drop a couple nuggets on you, but this ain't got nothing to do with that workshop, baby, because I keep them diamonds close to my heart. You want that? Come see me.
It'll be worth every minute. Every minute. Every minute. When I tell you she dropped jewels, she dropped jewels. And I think what people need to realize is that they need to come with an open heart to receive. Because see, once you know somebody for so long, you get too familiarized with them and you forget the expertise that this person have, the experience that this person comes with. And she comes with expertise. She comes with experience. She comes very, very well recommended. And she speaks for herself. Her work speaks for herself. And you will need everything that she's pouring out. Trust and believe me, you do. Because I did. And I'm her friend. But when I tell you that this woman, from the time that we've been reconnected, has changed my life and making me go out of my comfort zone and getting back to what I love, listen. It's so many jewels that I'm receiving daily from her. I wake up every morning like, let me call her. Let me send it.
Now I'm a shameless plug. How long have we been doing this?
Ooh. Since it hasn't been that long.
My point exactly.
It has not been that long. She trusted me. I'll let Carly tell y'all because it's her story. But she filled my heart because she trusted me. And I come with pure intentions. I don't have no hidden agendas. It's all out of love. Don't want nothing back in return except to see her being blessed.
Oh, I'm gonna share them. I'm gonna share with them that prayer because I'm just that open. Because what happened was, like I said, I will pray. I will set my intention. Call it what you want to do, as long as you're speaking to a higher power. This is what I did. Okay, so what I did was, I said, listen, I need my people. I need people that love like me. I need people that give like me. I need people that are open-minded, that believe in all things. And I kept looking at family, right? Like who in the family I can get to be aboard to help out with some things. And God told me, you're looking at family and I've sent you family. So they're not my blood, but they're his blood. So I got this relative thing right here. And when I asked, because this has happened over my life, when certain people who are not related to me come in and they do more than the people that are related to me, and they don't ask for anything. They're open-hearted. They're just like me. And I'm like, oh my God, where did you come from? And so here comes Shay. And then here comes Lisa. And then here comes other people. I'm not going to name everybody's name because y'all don't have to know all that. Not yet. But I'm going to tell you that God started really showing me who was designed to be there. And she came. Yes, I've been blessing her, but she's been a blessing to me as well. So she had answers for me. And she came with the answers as if God told her like this, take her this. I was like, huh? I just asked for that. It was like that. It happened real quick. So if you open up, don't be a hypocrite. Open up and see what's in front of you. You might want somebody to be there, but if they remove themselves, please let people go. If they walking away, let them. If they need to walk away, assist.
Assist. I'm gonna sip my tea on that one.
Assist. And then be nice about it, because I promise you, I had a conversation with a young lady one day, and I actually told her that we were no longer friends. I don't know if people divorce their friends like that, but Carly did. I went on ahead and made a phone call and said, look, this friendship no longer suits me. Like, We're not the same kind of people. We're not the same. She said, let me get the dough for you. Let me tell you something. I sat up there and I was like, I know we've been friends for a long time, like over 15 years, and we share so many things in common. But the way you move, I don't move. And I need people that are more like-minded, that care. I need certain things around me that you just don't offer. And I love you. I'm grateful for who you are and what you gave me while you were in my life, because I don't want you to think I don't appreciate where you were. But I promise you, I have to just sever this relationship. We can't be friends. And I gave her, I literally told her what happened and why I came to that conclusion. I didn't just come out of nowhere. I had been sleeping on it because there were certain habits and certain behaviors that were destructive to only me as this particular friend. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not a friendship. And so when I did it, she said, oh, well, and she started explaining why we should still be friends. And I sat back and had finished the conversation with her. And I told her, have a good day. And I guess she thought she convinced me to keep her around. But when I say something, I mean it. For me to dissolve a relationship after years, it has to be something. And I had to go and literally tell this person, I'm like, don't even come check on me. I promise you, there's people that do that.
What can
Don't
you say
feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, because honestly, you'll sit there with somebody that's meant to destroy you because they serve their purpose. And as you grow, everybody can't go where you're going because everybody don't believe the same thing. Everybody don't have the same things going on. You tell somebody the way God bless you, and they're going to tell you how all the reasons why it didn't come from God, and you crazy as hell, but you watching their life fall apart. You have to understand who you got in your corner. So you might want them there, and it can be a relative. It can be your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy. Sometimes they're there for a reason. They give you what they have for you, and then it's time for them to move on. And it's not a dig against you. It's just the fact that you grown me for the purpose I have right now, but you gave me everything else, and what else I need, I have to go elsewhere. And they have to learn how to love you in the space you're in because they're only used to the broken you. Oh, look at that. I wasn't even trying to go there. But listen. Since they went there, let me go there. When you guys start changing your mind and changing your point of view and actually loving on yourselves, it's going to be people that's not going to believe it. They're going to try you. They're going to test you. They're going to say things. They're going to do things just to see if they can get a different reaction out of you. And what you do is understand that the person that controls you control you. If you let somebody control you, then you have no power over anything in your life. You need to be in total control. They only know the old you. Let them try it and then tell them, I'm sorry you feel that way. They tell you such and such, you're like, oh, okay. And it's okay to agree with them because really you just let them have you. I agree that you have your own point of view. That's all you agree with. I agree that you have your own point of view. That's it. It don't change your mind. It don't change your mindset. Just stay focused on what it is you truly desire to do. And if it scares the hell out of you, I can tell you it's 9 times out of 10 probably what you're supposed to do. Because this pageant, you know about the pageant, Shay.
Yes. My girl gonna rock it too. Her and her daughter rock it.
Tested me. I almost started singing. When I started singing Old Negro Spirituals, you know it go real deep. I started rocking. You see me grab my jacket, like, oh Lord.
It's sad.
I almost started singing old hymns, y'all. I grabbed myself because it's really one of those. It's an opportunity to really stretch. So you only can apply pressure and stretch yourself with so much. You put yourself in the presence of people that desire excellence from you, then you start stretching yourself to fit, especially if you care. Like, it's not like you're changing who you are, but it's an opportunity. Thank you, Davita. Listen, thank you, Be Elite team. You guys are amazing. I'm talking about y'all in y'all face and behind y'all back at the same time. Come on and see me. I'm talking about you. Okay, listen. So this is what they do. They give you an opportunity to stretch you. They give you these tools. You join this pageant. You really think it's about just getting up here with clothes on and walking. That's not the intention. If you care about yourself, you will take opportunities for growth and grow. And so they have these workshops and everything, and there's different things that you hear along the way that you'll see that really will shift you a little bit if you allow it. If you're in that place to shift, if you really want to shift, you can. Okay. So I'm feeling these things and I'm doing it. And it's now that I'm here, I'm like, oh, this is everything I always love. It's in one place. Everything I love is in one place. So from the coaching to the fashion to the friendships, to the growth, to the performance. It's everything in one place for me. So I'm grateful. Plus, my daughter's there and she's learning these same things as well. So it's been a whole blessing. So next year, if you guys are available, I mean, look into getting into the pageant next year because this year is too late, y'all. I got tickets and come see us. Okay. Nikki B on here. She's gonna be in the pageant as well. She's in my category and she's an amazing woman. I fell in love with Nikki the first day I met her girlfriend. Listen, when I say sis to you is because I feel you. So she's a part of it as well. So you guys should come out and the link is up there that you guys can see us. And it only gets better from here, I'm not sure if our friend is gonna pop on or not. I wonder if she thinks she's too late. Anyways,
did you send her another link?
I sent her the only link. I'm about to check and see if she actually looked at it though. So I'm just excited about this. As far as passions are concerned, I would love for someone else to jump in on passions so that we can see what you guys are passionate about. Oh, she didn't. I wonder if that's her on there.
That says Jolie.
Mm-hmm. I really want to ask her. I'm so thirsty to find out about this girl's passion. I'm like, where you at?
Jolie, are you the one? If so, type something.
But see, that's not her. That's not her link.
That's not her.
Link.
Okay.
But I don't know if she actually. I don't want to go out and then try to see. I don't think she changed because I just got a friend request from that person, Jolie.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I can see everything popping up when I go on live. Everybody decided to go in my inbox. Everybody wants to start following me as soon as I hit live. So I have to turn that off on there because you guys are going to hear the notifications. But I just sent her a message because I don't know if she came up with a new fresh profile or not. But I did just send her a link. I really want to know about her. I want to know more about her. And I hope she knows that I still want her to jump in on here. She still got some time. She pop in for the last 10 minutes. I'm okay with that. I want to see you, girlfriend.
You sent her a message?
I just did. Look at me taking the jacket off, y'all. Don't be looking at me like that. I don't care. So yeah, so like I really do want to get I don't know, Shay. We gotta get I'm gonna ask you off the line because like how soon we can get up on here so I can send the Zoom link to the group.
Okay, so listen, Carly don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it for her. Yes, I'm gonna say it. Carly has a lot of nuggets to give. Carly is very good at what she does. However, Carly can't continue on giving all her information out. So in order to get it, you're going to have to pay for it. And anything that you pay for, that means you value it. So show her how much you value her and value her expertise and pay for the Zoom link in order to have a one-on-one with her. She has that. That's coming up. One-on-one with Carly, Q&A, personal, therapy sessions. Let's be real. Since COVID, there's been a lot of mental issues that's going on. It's been a lot of life situations that have happened. And she has the answers. She has the expertise behind her. She has the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding. She has it. And not only that, she's in touch with the Father. Okay. So if you want it, pay for it. Show her how much you want it. But she can't get on here all the time giving out everything because her time is valuable. Her knowledge is valuable. So just a little snippet. I got more to say, but I don't know if she want me to say it, but.
Hey, I didn't know I had that to say. I'm like, continue. I'm just sitting back smiling like, I didn't know. Listen, Y'all hear me talking about I said, didn't I just tell y'all the guy that you got this kind of family and this kind of family? Didn't I just say that she is one of these kind of families? I ain't even opened my mouth, but listen, I appreciate everything you just said and I receive it. And she's going to help me get my Zoom up because I don't know how to work it. So she got to help me with that part. Like, I'm a content person. I told her I'm a straight content person. This IT stuff, I hire my 12-year-old to help me. She's amazing, though. You guys see her work.
Listen, she's a beast in the IT field. Do you understand me? Listen, that's what I say about youth. I know when Carly said, you know, my face didn't light up when I talked about youth, but let me tell you something. The youth today is just way ahead than what we were when we were coming up. These young, I call them little people. These little people, they're very valuable. Yeah. And they operate with their brain.
Girl, this little girl is something else. I mean, like Shay was like, she did that already. I'm like, baby, listen, that baby right there is her.
Listen, I sent them something. I'm not going to go into detail what I sent them, but I sent them something. And normally an adult will have to do it. How old is she again? 12?
She's 12.
12 years old. Got it up just like that for her mama.
I mean, we talking minutes, baby. Yes, it was very. When I tell you, Miss Shay is in the military. She's military. She's a veteran. And if you know the veterans, she was already OCD before she went to the military. So that only increased it. So she said, when I tell you I should show her the text message like, because they got this list of all this stuff, and I was like. I don't even know. I just kept saying, I don't even know. I'm like, Bajay, I put her on speaker and I set the phone next to Bajay and Bajay was on the computer like, and then she's like, I'm done. Shay said, wait, you done? She's like,
I was shocked. I was like, I need her on my team, okay? Because sometimes it takes me about 2-3 hours to get something done. And I'm very meticulous. But at the end of the day, baby got that thing done. And I was like, what the world?
Yeah, because she's the one that did.
She has a jewel. Carly has 6 jewels, but this particular one in the IT field, honey, she gets her mama straight. Do you hear me? I wish y'all can see what she posted. A 12-year-old did this. Normally, a grown adult would do it, but this you wouldn't even tell that this is a child done this. I promise you. When I looked at it myself, I was like, she did what? Come through.
Mm-hmm. That promo for you guys for today's show. She did the promo in like seconds. Yeah, she's amazing. So I'm telling you something, baby. Listen, I try to see who I have. She's both. You know, she comes both ways. So I utilize my tools every which way, and I show gratitude. Anybody that has something to do to add value to me or the organization or whatever that's going on, I show great appreciation. I love people, and I make sure that they understand, you know, but we work together. We work together. And you know, my daughter is one of my biggest cheerleaders for real. And she goes on her TikTok and she talks about her mom and she makes sure that we have our content, and she loves me. So she's the one that's like, Mommy, the world needs you. She sits back and says, the world.
Out the mouth of babes, right?
It's like the kids in my classroom need somebody to talk to like you. And so when we do our Wednesdays, it's because of her, because she's looking at everybody with a heart like I do. And she's watching people come on her TikToks and talk about, she did a TikTok about being raped. But the way she put it together, it was so artsy. It wasn't offensive. It wasn't harsh. But everybody that saw it started speaking about experiences. She just tones into certain things that most people her age don't think about. And so she's giving these nuggets. And when they start dropping them, she's like, Mommy, respond to this for me. Mommy, they need you. Can you do a live and invite people over there so they can come and get to talk to you on that live? So a lot of this has to do with her. It's so powerful. And so I'm just grateful because she's working very hard. My 12-year-old is working extremely hard to share her mother with other people because she feels like the world needs you. that in itself, I have won. I am wealthy. I am rich. I am a household name. Everybody has fallen in love with themselves because my baby, she like, mommy, the world needs you and I'm going to help. Even when she don't feel, you saw she started crying and everything, got up crying. It was like,
that baby was tired. She like, look, don't wake me up out my sleep, mama. But she got up. The thing is, she's obedient. And see, God works with obedience.
like,
Obedience is better than sacrifice. And that young lady got up out of her sleep and did what her mama asked her to do. She may have been crying about it, but at the end of the day, she got it done.
Now, wait a minute. Now, don't think I woke her up late at night. She came home from school and wanted to go to sleep. Let her go. Let me make sure I get this clear before y'all come for me. Let that baby sleep. No, I'm not. Because if I let her go to sleep when she come home from school, she is up at 10 o'clock. And then when you get up to wake her up at 6 o'clock, she's going to run and fall and play dead like she's been asleep there the whole time and have a miserable day at school. So she has to stay up till after 10 o'clock in order to sleep through the night. So I wasn't being mean. I was helping her get her rest, y'all. So don't come for me. Like, just let me know. This is not that.
Yeah, it wasn't that night. It's during the daytime. But honey didn't want to get out that sleep. That sleep was good. Homegirl was like, nah, mom, I'm not feeling this. But she did what her mama asked her to do. So
because she was up all night on the game and doing like she does promotions and all kind of edits and stuff. So she's on there doing edits and stuff all night long, and she won't go to bed. When I wake her up at 6 o'clock in the morning, she don't think I can hear her run and go boop. You hear her boop, like hit the wall because trying to hurry up and go to sleep. So I have to keep her up past 10 o'clock. It's like, get your butt up. Come on, I got some work for you to do anyway. She's like, no. And she did that promo, and it looks amazing, honey. I love when she did that.
It does. It looks really good. 12-year-old. Hey, listen, these 12 years old out here coding already. So at the end of the day, they are advanced.
Oh, she knows binary coding.
See? Come on. I didn't even know that about the baby.
We built robots.
Like literally. So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And we have to put I'm not going to get into this. It's not about children right now. This is about falling in love with Carly.
But you know what? Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad you said that. See, now you're going to make me tell you something. See, because you can't fall in love with yourself.
I didn't mean it like that.
Because somebody else might have been thinking that same thought. When I was a kid, they used to tell us kids should be seen and not heard.
Yeah.
You heard that before?
All day. My whole upbringing.
It's true, but it ain't at the same time because kids don't have a place in adult conversation. However, out of the mouth of babes, if you sit back there and let a child, don't change your child's mindset. Like, don't change their mind on the way they think. They are put here. They're little people. They're not kids. They're little people. They got everything that they need for their generation. I promise you, they already come pre-packed. They're preloaded. You don't have to load them. They're already preloaded. You just gotta help them get to where they have to go. Everything they need for their particular time is in there. So all these parents that spent these years beating your child to shut the hell up, and they're a judge or something like that, and they have to speak up today because back then you don't want nobody to run their mouth or say anything. Let your kid be a kid. Learn something. Your child is there to remind you of where you used to be, give you nuggets that your brain as an adult has been trained not to think about no more because you've been so whitewashed. You've been changed. You've been told that this is what the society wants you to do right now. So you really are stuck in this structure. But if you have children around you, they don't follow the same rules and regulations. Okay. So they will teach you something. Let your kid teach you something as you teach them. It's supposed to go back and forth. Not an argument, not disrespectful, but just a learning tool. So you want to remember your inner child and respect the kids too, but the kids have to respect you. And that's when you get this, that's when you start getting kids tapping into different parts of their binary coding because you're not stopping it from flowing. You let them be. I say there's no such thing as a boy. Stop calling little men boys. You're grown. You are a grown man. You are a young man, but we don't birth boys. That's a young man. What changes? Their balls drop. If you wait, but seriously, if they stop playing like that's a little boy, and then you want him to grow up and be a man. If he a man, if he born a man, he gonna stay a damn man. Quit telling these young men that they boys and they grow up to be not understand their manhood. Let them understand they're a man from the time they're a little man. That's why these young men walking around here. That's why these young men come out trying to run stuff. These little boys come out walking like a man, talking like a man already. Come on, mom, let's go get the groceries. Go sit your ass down. Stop telling your kid to go sit their ass down. Let them help you. Like, they doing their job. You being disobedient. Let that man be a man. Like,
show him how to be a man. That's the
then
whole.
You want to grow up and help you. Why don't little Johnny help me?
Because you didn't cuddle little Johnny for too dang long. That's the problem. Little Johnny don't take out the trash. Little Johnny don't help with the dishes.
Ain't doing nothing.
Little Johnny don't do nothing. Little Johnny just play with his toys and then cuss mama out and do what she want to do. Do what he want to do. That's the problem.
Little Johnny running around all these baby mamas and stuff like, what happened to little Johnny? You didn't teach little Johnny no responsibilities. You should have had little Johnny in the house mopping the floor. Like,
little Johnny better learn some responsibility. How about that?
Teach him how to pump the gas. You out there pumping the gas.
Exactly. Open the door for a woman. How about that?
Yeah, he in the backseat. Watching you pump.
Girl, I gotta tell you this. So I was with my kids. We were going. They were going school shopping, and I got 4 children. I got 3 girls and 1 boy. And as we were going into the building, the girls were about to open up the door. I said, I told my son, I said, get that door. Open the door for your sisters. I said, be a gentleman. You got to teach them at a young age. And whoever taught your children know that they're respectful. You're gonna do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yes, you're around me. Mama don't play them games.
But now what I'm not gonna do is sit back and make people think I'm talking the other way either, because I see that coming. Don't think that your son is your man either, because your son is not your man. He never gonna be your man. So he can't take a place of a man. So you let your husband or whoever you got around there be the man of your household and take care of you. But it's your job to train little Johnny how to be a grown man. He already born a man. You ain't changing nothing. He already got a penis and everything. What's gonna change? Y'all act like these men ain't men. They're men.
It's all about maturity.
They already pre. What you doing? You gonna transform a boy into a man? He already that.
Right.
You got a young lady and a grown lady. That's all you got. Ain't no little girl. Quit trying to be mean. People that's just the way it makes people, you're here and I'm here. I mean, you still have authority over them, but still give them the chance to live their best life too. Let them be. My son act like he's 70 years old. Not let him. Mom, guess what the girls are doing? They're doing. And I say, y'all gotta listen to your brother. I do it on purpose. He the smallest thing there, because I want him to feel like he understands even having a place of authority. When he right, I make sure he know. I make sure I tell the girls too, but he knows how to respect them as well. He opened doors for them. He makes sure if they need something, he's right there. So it's just the way you raise them. You know, it's just the way you raise them. Stop calling these young men boys.
That's right.
That's just demeaning. That's a young man.
You know, well, I'm not gonna get into that, but you know, in a certain period of time in history, that word was used not in such a good way, a derogatory way.
And that's why I said it just like I just did, because I didn't go there, but I said it. Stop saying boy. That's a young man. And then
I never forget, I was in Mississippi, Goshen, Mississippi. And we, the store was like 3 miles away, girl. We walked, I don't know why my cousin had us walk to this store, because I was like, where is
3 miles away?
3 miles away. That's what I found out after the fact. So we get to the store. I'm tired.
I would have been turning back.
And the first thing that I did, I was looking for the coat, you know, the section where you can go get a drink from, because Joker thirsty, right? And I never been into the store before. And I come in, and the first thing that the cashier said, "Gal, can I help you?" This ain't Color Purple, Joker. You don't talk to me like that. My name ain't Gal. Listen, I'm not from the country. So that threw me off. I was like, is that the way they talk to people? Girl, I act like I ain't listen. I act like I didn't hear him, and went on finding what I needed. But I'm like, you can already see, you know, the mentality behind what you're saying, what you're speaking. So you got to be very careful.
When it comes to things like that, when you actually know people just don't know any better, it's like you just pick and choose your battle. People are going to be ignorant. You just have to accept it. Everybody have a place out here. Like even those ignorant people, that's their place. It's their place to be ignorant. Don't get mad because they're doing a good job. You make sure you tell that ignorant person, good job. You doing your job. If I ever told somebody that and it was being rude and disrespectful, I've told them. I've said it to their face. I'm like, oh, girl, you do your job and you do it well. They don't know why. I mean, you're an asshole and you're a good one. And you were just here to test me and I passed the test. And I'd be like, kudos, you did I'm going to celebrate you because your job is to be an asshole. Celebrate people whose job is to be an asshole. Somebody got to do it.
Never let them take you out.
Somebody got to do it. And if they a good one, they just pushing you to your level of wherever you have to be. You have to not let people bother you by their opinion, you know. But if you raising your son, then you raise them up to be a man. If you're raising your daughter, you raise them to be a young lady, you know, and you raise them to hopefully love themselves, because that's of all things the most important is for them to love themselves on inside and out, and not be bothered by society and what people tell them they should do. They should have their own opinions and everything, whether you like it or not. They're entitled to it. So I'm not, you know, when it comes to raising children, I definitely have some opinions on that, and I've seen how it affects. Oh, it's a fly on my leg on my camera. Anyway, and you know, so yeah, I've spent a lot of time with kids and building them and everything, and I've seen kids that were called things that were not their name in the way they act. And really, when I got a hold to them and started talking to them about how powerful they were and how good they were, they changed their minds. Their parents came and asked me, what did I do? It was just a conversation. I told that young man that you ain't no boy, you a man. What's your name? Come here, talk to me like a man. Oh, I need you to do this. I need a man to do this. And they get to puffing up, you know, and changing their mind. I give the parents a couple of nuggets on how to get them to operate the way they need to at home as well. You know, it's just the way you do it. We're a training ground. It does take a village to raise a child, but you have to speak life. And some people are there to do others, but it's your job to teach them how to congratulate the people that are not very, very kind to them. Oh, good job, good job. You were supposed to be that way because I'm supposed to know who I am. I'm supposed to understand who I am, unadulterated, and be myself. My brother had a baby today, you guys. His baby is born today. And they blowing me up talking about the baby is 7 pounds, 15 ounces. He's a junior. And mom is doing well. Yay! I'm so excited for them. Congratulations on them.
Another blessing in the world.
Yes. Okay, you guys, we're going to wrap up. This is a good show. I gave you your hour. I gave you your hour of me. We are definitely going to drop the Zoom link. Shay going to make sure I do this thing because Shay don't play with me. Listen, I told her if it's something you feel like I should do, just do it, girl. I've probably been praying for you to do it anyway. I just need some help.
Now listen, what she's gonna do before we get off of here, she's gonna post her email. This is very important. She's gonna post her email, and she's gonna let you know how much the class is. Once you sign up and you send your funds to her Cash App, she's gonna put all that in there. Then you will get the Zoom link for that date, and you will be able to come in and gain access. Okay? We'll put all the information out.
Girl.
What's that?
Girl, I told you people start going in my inboxes and texting and calling me. And so when in my inbox, I can't stop it. I have to actually go and.
So definitely look out on her Facebook page, Fell in Love with Carly. And all the information will be dropped today. Okay. Look out for that. I'm telling you, you guys will not listen, I don't even know how to put it out. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. She is going to drop some jewels on y'all. Y'all be like, oh. Just don't be too familiar.
Hey,
don't be too familiar.
She said
Open
it,
your
y'all.
heart and receive.
Thank you, guys. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you for joining us on our live. It was amazing. We met our time. We came and we went we were on time today, y'all. You know, I'm going to see if we can get Joe to come back another day. Maybe something happened. Things do happen. I'm going to give her another opportunity.
Life happens.
I feel it in my shanana. So listen, thank you guys for joining us. We love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, she put test run up there. I didn't get to change that. I didn't see that up there till now.
Okay.
So I love you guys. I hope that's not the thing. Love you guys. See you later. Until next time. I'll let you know we're gonna do another show. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or whatever. You will just be looking out. Look out for my flyer to see when it is and make sure you share me. I share myself with you. So make sure you share me too. Thank you all. Goodbye.
Bye.